so the original door, driver's door, huge dents, big old scrape that's dented in. We could take it out, but we have a donor door that's got the good outside, but it's got wrong bits. So we're going to salvage as much as we can off of this door, keeping all the original hardware, windows, and other things, so that we're only just the shell will be taken out. So we already took the window out, and to get it out, I'll come over on this side, Ryder. Okay. So we took out all of the bolts here. These 3 screws only take off the latch. We're going to leave the latch the same, and we're not going to take that one off. But we pop out these little plugs, and you can access the screws to take off the track, which is down in this hole. And that's just going to stay down there. We don't need the actual track mechanism itself that's on the inside. We'll just leave those the same. Pried the window glass out of the slot. So inside the hole is the last bolt to take off this mechanism. We already took the arm rest off. We lost the screwdriver down behind the bench.
I got that one.
And so if we can see this, all this stuff here on the side, we got to take off pretty much everything on this side, and then we'll work our way towards the front, taking off all of this stuff. So at the end of this mechanism here, there's this threaded stud that's got a hex hole in the top. So you get your Allen key here and take this stud off the end. Get that later. Alright. So now that one is free. I have to get the other one out too.
I didn't feel anything.
Let's check. Yep, there's one on the other end. Ah, surprise, surprise.
But the camera isn't focusing.
Sneaky little bastard. Okay. We got 2 studs down inside the box somewhere. There we go. Ta-da. And that is that piece. Now we gotta do that to the rest of the door, but let's take the rest of the good hardware off. Let's put this aside. Or show us the tool there. Alright. Well, you're in the glare.
Of course I'm in the glare. I'm in the light. Gotta see.
So that is the tool that we're gonna need to take off the door crank, the window crank mechanism, because there is no screw on this particular one. So somewhere between the time this door was made and that door was made, Ford decided to go from a screw holding the crank on to...
Thank you, Ford, for not keeping your continuity.
And now you should just be able to pry it on up. Lift on the handle part. Yep.
Yeah.
There you go. Just like that.
So let's talk. Yeah, see, you're missing the entire clip. I even went in the wrong way.
Well, there you
I told
go.
you there's a clip in there.
There's a little clip. You just gotta wiggle it.
Here's the washer that saves the vinyl.
There's a washer. Okay. And then you gotta do that to the other one.
Yep.
And you're standing in front of the camera. Way to go.
You know, I gotta find the clip.
Hey, Willow. You gonna be on camera? No? Apparently not. He just wants to come see what we're doing.
Well, she was winding up the storm while you were gone.
Where'd this part? Alright, so this panel has these little clips. Let's see if you can see it. These little clips. You just gotta get a little pry bar in and just work your way around from one clip to the next. Take that part off. You don't really have to be careful with this particular vinyl panel because we already saved the other one from the original door, which we're going to try to put back as much original stuff as possible. So as long as the original one came off pretty good, this is just a spare. We got it off without ripping it anyway, so
well,
pretty good. Okay, so go ahead and take that paper off so we can see what the hell we're doing.
Look at that nice red paint.
Yeah. Well, they painted the interior black over the
Yeah, I know.
door paint. We're gonna have to put new paper on, so just they have new material for it. Better material than
Yes, made out of plastic, so it won't get this much moisture in it and be a nightmare.
So now, let me see if I can.
It really only matters to get all of it off from the holes right now.
There's a whole bunch of bolts and things that we're gonna have to take off of the inside now that we've taken the piece of paper out. I'll take everything off one by one and continue.
There's a clip here. I don't remember that on the other door.
I'll just keep taking things off until we get all the guts out of it. And we'll just keep taking bolts out. There we go. Now,
You gotta get the rails though.
lower this down a bit. Oh, what the heck is that?
It's the support for what you're trying to.
Oh, wow. Well, tripod's falling apart. But anyway, okay, so now we gotta wiggle out. Okay, pull on your side.
Definitely a lot stiffer than the other one.
Yeah, well, because these things are still
I gotta get.
in the track here.
Well, we're pulling this mechanism sideways now.
Yeah. Gotta see if we can't get the scissors out of the track here. There we go.
Or then the
Oh,
other
we had
one.
to. We forgot these.
Did I forget some?
Yeah, there's a screw right there that we need to take out. Okay. Just a second. Okay, now pull this end straight out. Okay, keep going. Alright, just a second. Alright. So we just gotta wiggle it in there, and then we'll show you what was going on when we get the glass out. I got this end. Pull your end out.
You gotta tilt it down for me. And then pull straight out towards you.
Okay. Okay. Hold the door. Camera. Pull the door your way.
Got enough room?
Yep.
There. Well, this will be a fun one to see how it goes.
Alright, grab the camera. Okay.
Okay.
So this little lip is, you need to press the door apart like so that this piece comes out, and then once this end slides out the little hole in the end, I don't know if you can see the hole in the end, but everything comes out this hole at the top. So like we did at the end, you got to just kind of get this end out and then just kind of work everything back, and there's a clip up at the front. You don't have to take it off, you can just slide everything out the hole.
Just slide it along the length of the door.
Yep, and we'll set this glass aside for a spare. There you go. Ta-da!
The one that does not have glass that we could bring to a swap meet.
Yep. Yes, we could. That's what you do when you're taking stuff apart. Try to be careful taking stuff apart, because we're not going to use it because this part doesn't have the glass, but
to someone it's
the mechanism
still valuable.
the mechanism is still valuable. So if somebody can cut the piece of glass, you know, this part's good. So we'll take this to a swap meet, and then there you go. So this big thing just kind of wiggles itself out the hole. And there you go. Clean this up, and we can put the good one back in. These just they're just tracks.
Get lubed up.
You get new
window rollers.
New plastic rollers on this end, because this one's all cracked and worn. Lube these back up and put them back in. But we'll set this aside for now, and we'll get the crank out of the old door and complete the swap. So let me give you some more light there. There's the sealant goop. So in order to find all the screws to be able to take out all the guts of the door, you might have to scrape off the glue or the urethane.
Did you take my other screw?
Yeah, I put it in the bucket.
Which bucket?
That bucket over there. So scrape off enough of that goop. We're gonna have to scrape it all off to finish the door anyway, so it's got to come off anyhow. But if you can't find the screw, chances are they're under the goop. So just keep poking around with the metal scraper and try to get where you're going. I got that off. We got the inside guts out. Everything pretty much comes out this big hole here, and you just wiggle it out and work your way out, get everything out from the inside. We're gonna leave the track on the, you can't really see it. Where's the flashlight?
Somewhere.
Okay, there you go. There's this guide track for the bottom of the window. We're just gonna leave that in. We're just gonna clean it up as best as we can from out here, and when we put the window back in, we'll lube it back up and put new grease on it, and it's already where it's supposed to be, and it won't be in the way when we go to refinish the outside, so we'll just leave it in there.